Friends, we wrap this episode with one of our favorite traditions, courtesy of our friends at the DQs of Northwest Edmonton and Sherwood Park. We hand the microphone over to you. These are all of your absolute hottest takes. That's right. You're all fired up. These are real emails to talk@ryanjesperson.com. It's the Flamethrower, presented by the DQs of Northwest Edmonton and Sherwood Park. This one from Martin, who watches us in the beautiful province of Manitoba. What's up, Martin? He says, let me get this straight. Donald Trump, yeah, that guy called our prime minister a governor. He's suggesting that Canada's the 51st state. Oh, buddy, he's gone and done it now. Gone and done it. You think we're just some polite little porch light hanging off America's garage? Newsflash, we're a sovereign nation. We burn our own pancakes and we pour our own damn syrup. Thank you very much. I love that. He says, Canada's not the 51st anything. We're number one in hockey. We're number one in healthcare that doesn't bankrupt you. And we're number one in making America look bad every time there's a global survey on happiness or education. We fought in 2 world wars before you even showed up. And don't get me started on NAFTA, where you tried to bully us with tariffs on steel and aluminum. We didn't flinch. And calling our prime minister a governor, whether you love or hate Justin Trudeau, let's give the office some respect. This is the country that produced Tommy Douglas, the father of Medicare. Pierre Trudeau flipped the bird at protesters. We're not afraid to stand up for ourselves, and we sure don't take orders from the White House. So, Mr. Trump, keep your oversized Big Macs and reality TV energy on your side of the border. We'll stick to Tim Hortons, universal health care, and not being an international punchline. Canada's not your sidekick. We're the main event. Now, if you'll excuse me, Marty says, I got a double-double to drink. I like that one. That's one of the best ones of the year. How about this one from Gerald, who says, Jessica, it's pretty weird to hear you say, I don't remember if I actually said this, but he says it's pretty weird to hear you say that nobody gets the best of Donald Trump. You had on your show an individual who admitted that Canada won the last North American Free Trade Agreement with Trump, NAFTA 2.0. Gerald says, I think it's really important for us to stop looking at public perception and look at paper documents. Look at the facts, Ryan. The last time Justin Trudeau's government negotiated with Trump's government, we won in those negotiations. That's why Trump doesn't like Trudeau. Even all this talk of tariffs, when you think about what Canada actually sells to the States, a majority of it's raw goods they have no choice. And the tariffs are just going to make those goods more expensive for Canadians. The actual impact on the amount of stuff Canada will sell to the U.S. could be minuscule. It's a lot of bluff and bluster at this point. Gerald says there's definitely smaller goods, independent breweries, independent companies, smaller businesses that ship to the States that'll be impacted by tariffs. I'm not trying to minimize that, but macro impact on Canada and our economy, Trump is bluffing at the poker table. We need to call his bluff. That from Gerald. What about this one from Dolly, who says, so instead of a united all-hands-on-deck Team Canada approach to dealing with Donald Trump, the most chaotic bull in the global China shop, our provinces are out here freelancing like it's the Wild West. What's going on? Picture it. Here's Doug Ford, sleeves rolled up, wheeling into a meeting with Trump. Hey, Donald, I love the hair. Let's cut a side deal for Ontario, and I'll throw in a case of Buck of beer for free. Meantime, Danielle Smith's probably sketching out a plan to start trading Alberta beef directly for MAGA hats. We don't need Ottawa. We'll just build our own pipeline straight to Mar-a-Lago. Dolly says, this is embarrassing. We're supposed to be a country, not a season of Survivor Federalism edition. If there's one thing we've learned from Trump, it's that he thrives on division. The guy sees Doug Ford, Danielle Smith going rogue, and he's licking his chops like he just walked into a buffet at KFC. Divide and conquer is his playbook. Dolly says Canada needs a single coordinated strategy, and preferably one that involves standing up for our interests without looking like desperate teenagers vying for the cool kids' approval. That from Dolly.
Wait, KFC has a buffet?
Dude, that was news to me.
That's insane.
I was making a mental note as I was reading it.
This can't be legal.
Are you more of a breast or a drumstick guy when you're at KFC?
Not going to answer that. It's
okay.
too sexual.
I'm whatever they have. I'm just all about the KFC gravy, baby, when we're slumming it at the Dirty Bird. We're talking about KFC in the middle of a DQ-sponsored segment. Let's get back to it. You know what I love the most is the chicken at DQ. The DQs of Northwest Edmonton and Sherwood Park.
Way better.
That's the chicken I love.
Highest quality.
Who was that? Dolly? Dolly, next time, if you could integrate maybe something about flamethrower burgers, maybe that would be preferable. Hey, how about this one from Menchie, who writes in, and this is serious subject matter. Menchie says, as a former security guard, I want to tell you that a big thing driving this business is fraud. Insurance companies force businesses to have security guards to reduce their outrageous premiums. Businesses save more money paying a full-time guard than paying for bloated insurance payments. And then the government gets its greasy fingers into the pie and ensures that security guards can't even touch alleged criminals. The government's made the law so ridiculously hard for law enforcement that criminals are getting away with virtually everything, even when they are observed committing crimes. If a security or a loss prevention guard sees a crime in progress, they have to have eyes on the perpetrator the entire time. They can't break eye contact even if the perp leaves the area. And then they can't touch the alleged perp. They can only call 911, waiting for police to arrive as the criminal just skips away. They can't be detained. It's considered assault. Perps' rights are being protected as they have the right to leave the area. Today's security is a uniform, a flashlight, and a radio. Guards are told to patrol areas, and if they see crime in progress, call dispatch, who then calls 911. The law says we are not to engage. But if guards see a person in distress, all of a sudden now they're first responders who are personally responsible if complications happen to the victim. The family, the victim, can sue the security guard for everything they're worth. Menchie says, people need to be more informed. We need to talk more about security regulations and have a happy new year. That's from Menchie, the final flamethrower of 2024. This is proudly presented by the DQs of Northwest Edmonton and Sherwood Park. That's Palisades, Namao, Newcastle, Westmount, and Baseline Road. When you swing in to say hi and grab a flamethrower burger, you make sure you let them know that Real Talk sent you. Hey, in all seriousness, we love the heck out of you guys. Thanks for your support of the show this year. We promise you big things, bigger things in 2025.
Happy holidays,
Make
everyone.
it a great holiday season. On behalf of John Hicks, John, I appreciate you, and myself and our Relay
Love you,
family
buddy.
behind the scenes. We love you guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you again on January 6th.